What do you want to see? Josh! Oh, is Einstein gone? Josh, that's huge, buddy. 5K. Thank you. I'm guessing he's saving up to buy Einstein. No, he's not gone yet. Wow. In my last game, I got Einstein on turn 91. Merry Christmas. Thank you very much, Josh. I appreciate the 5,000 bits. That is very kind of you, buddy. Thank you very much for the bits. 5,000 Merry Christmas biddies. Jessica and Noob will do projects for it and then pass it to Noob. Maybe. If they're smart. I see research labs going on now. Here comes tanks.
Okay. I found this on the web, so that's...
She's getting planes up. Settling cities. Settling cities. Wow, Maori. Maori. With a push. And she doesn't see this right now. No, if this goes space race, it's like 180 turns. Because the science is paltry. I mean, the science is still less than 300. I mean, you want to be at 600 or 800 by turn 100. Yeah, but does she see it, though? I don't think she sees this. That's... No, that's a hill. So, no, wait. No, she doesn't see that. The thing is, though, is that she goes to the salt. She's probably going to settle this. No, maybe she'll settle this for that. He can't take it on this tile next turn. So as long as she goes there, she can settle. As long as she goes there. Yeah, if she didn't have steel, yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking. She might go here for the base, but then it's like volcano. Oh. She's going here to settle, so she'll be fine. Yeah, luck settle, and then picking up all these tiles, right? This is the call. Get the gold online, get the Lux online. No, it's easy. Another settler here. She's going to see this soon and know that she needs to be protective. Curious what she's doing here. Maybe a forward operating base for a push here? I don't know. Tanks are up. Okay, so Noob's money is gone. Oof. Yeah, the settles are for resources, 100%. And then yeah, insulating, just like having here's some more cities you need to take in order to move on to the other ones. I agree, General, but also her stats are significantly better than all three of these guys, and they all have way more cities than her. No, she just went tall. She went 8 cities tall. But look at her stats, and look at these three guys' stats. No, it's not true, though. I mean, it can if you know what you're doing, but 12 cities, 15 cities, 13 cities, and they have significantly lower stats than her, and she was sitting on 8 cities like 5 turns ago. And she's destroying them in all stats. And she also got she also got all 3 Diplo wonders early on. She got them almost immediately. Look at this. Yeah, she went religion first, got Mohabity, um, and then she got the other ones. She literally teched purposely to the other ones and got them out. I mean, I don't disagree. I play super wide. I mean, anybody who watches me play, I love to get just settler, bank, get as many cities as the land will let me. But there's nothing wrong with the way she played. I would have liked to have seen her maybe at one point put the settler card in and get like 3 or 4 more cities as well. But at that point, might have been where, okay, I need to get this online, or I need to get this wonder built, or I need to get this. She just, yeah. Yeah, she railed for Diplo wonders, and now she's 3 points away from winning Diplo victory. Big Daddy, best among us we have ever played. So good. Oh, betrayed. Here comes my community. Wow, that was the best among us night ever. Guys, I would have loved for this game to be over 4 hours ago. I'm sitting at 6 hours in this game, and now it's a relobby fest, or not relobby fest, but reloading fest because we're desyncing. You tried a new mode with 8 and 1 imposter in 15 seconds. Interesting. Think we should do more Among Us on other nights than Wednesday. Blink blink. So here's my thought. This is going to be my second crazy late night. So if I stream tomorrow, it'll probably be a short stream, Christmas Eve. It might actually be like kind of in the afternoon. We have to go out and do shopping and drop off groceries tomorrow morning-ish. Somewhere around midday, I might do a 3 or 4 hour stream. If we can get the people together, I'd love to do Among Us. Ooh, +5 campus. I would happily do some Among Us tomorrow if people are around. Christmas Eve. I'm not going to be late. Like no matter what, stream ends at like probably 4 p.m. tomorrow. 6 p.m. Eastern. Norm is synonymous with perseverance. So much strategies. You guys are Marty. It's an amazing imposter game. Totally played me. Nice, Marty. That's nice to hear. So yes, for those of you who came by to tease me, I appreciate it, and again, I apologize. It does truly warm my heart that you guys went and played without me, because it just shows how much strength and how great this community is. That you guys did that. This is in trouble. Yes, Fish is finally dead. No, I'm glad you did it. I'm glad you played, and I'm glad you came and trolled me. And like I said, tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Maybe there'll be nobody around. But if we can put 10 together tomorrow afternoon, I'll probably just start up a stream at some point. If people come around and we start it up, I might just sit around and talk to you guys, have a let's chat kind of thing. Do a Merry Christmas stuff. Who knows? Maybe we'll throw on some music. If people show up, it'll just be kind of a Christmas stream in the afternoon. But I guarantee, I promise you, it'll be early finish, and I'll be spending Christmas Eve with the wife. Excuse me, Christmas Day, Boxing Day with the wife, and then we'll see what's going on after that for anything else. Wait, 24 boxes. And then Sunday would be my day off too, probably. So yeah, it might be like 3 days off for Christmas. We'll see. We only got plays Friday and Saturday. Oh, Maddie and I got nothing going on tomorrow, so that works out. Oh, good. It's not inevitable for anybody. Yes, the rock bands is going to be interesting. When is Canada's Christmas? Canada's Christmas starts in less than 28 hours, technically speaking. But a lot of Euros are actually kind of in Christmas morning right now, including most of the people in this game, except for Domitar. The winner's not inevitable, although this is becoming increasingly disappointing for Noob. And is a lot of trouble. The planes are coming. Maybe he can hold it. At this point, it's essentially don't die and win Diplo. Look at the coastlines now. If you can not die and you can win Diplo, that would be occurring in about 32 turns. Oh my god. That's it. It's 32 turns away. 9.5 hours till Santi. How you doing, Moondoggy? They are getting pressured everywhere. The 3v4 is starting to wear on them, I think. Yeah, like, because I don't. What is the other victory condition though? Other than like if they die, they'd have to die, right? I mean, Russia is big. Russia's big, but they're not that big. I mean, what do they win? They're not winning science victory anytime soon. They're not winning culture victory anytime soon. They're actually losing culture victory right now. Science victory is like 70 turns away with that. But their science is terrible for a science victory. They're not even close. I mean, they needed to be at 800 science 20 turns ago. So they're not winning a science victory, they're not winning a culture victory. Now it's just don't die. The only thing I think that Joy has is to kill them. Yeah, it's the only way. Okay, well General, that's just a ridiculous statement. How are you calling Russia war stats when he free simmed for 70 turns with Russia the best team in the game? Like, that's just a ridiculous comment. Come on. No, I don't want to call. I hate calling people out, but I don't want people trashing people, because if you start trashing other people and their gameplay, it's an immediate boot. Whether it's Jessica or anybody else in here. I already gave people shit earlier for making fun of a couple of the things that other people were doing as well. Yeah, there'll be nukes, and it's very possible that. Oh my god, what's happening here? It's very possible that that it's like nuke and land. They definitely need more units. There's a lot of pressure here. I think Domidar, he's trying to get a general up. He's getting tanks up. He's in fascism, right? Did he go to fascism? Where is he? Yeah, he's in fascism. I think Astikos is there too. Oh, absolutely. It's not a late game carry. It's basically I think there's two ways to win. Okay, either these guys, either Joy overpowers and takes cities. Okay, like figures out a way to kill Domidar or whatever, or it goes 40 more turns, or sorry, 30, 40 more turns, 30 more turns. Oh god, it's going to desync again. Oh my god. Or the game goes 30 more turns and Zone of Control wins on Diplo. They knew, yeah, but you still get the points don't disappear though. As long as she's still alive and they win Congress, it doesn't matter. So either like we'd have to take a look, and this I'm getting frustrated because this desyncing, and I can't look into. The more I look into the different functions and stuff, the bigger chance that the game crashes on me again. So I just have to take this. But I agree that nukes are an issue, but yeah, I don't. That's the problem too. Is I don't know how they nuke. The thing is that there is a way. Depending on who gets the nukes. Shep, dude, thank you so much, dude. You're an animal. Depending on when the nukes come, there's a submarine sitting right here that can nuke the crap out of this. Shep, that's crazy, man. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs, by the way. That's awesome. You're too kind, sir. So yeah, I don't know. Where's the science at? It's Noob's a little ahead on science, and he's been ahead on techs all game, but it depends on the direction they went. Advanced flight. They're both on advanced flight. Noob's one turn ahead. I don't know, guys. The pressure of the 4v3 is starting to come along. I don't know how do you nuke Jessica though? Yeah, the AA gun is very interesting here. The AA gun is very interesting here. Thanks for nothing, Shep. Whoa, man. To be completely fair, Task was completely shafted on Spawn. Yeah, he absolutely was. I mean, this would be 2 straight games that Joy won on Spawn. Simple as that. Fish was dead from turn 1 because of the spawns. And when your best player and the best player in the game by a lot, like, is irrelevant from turn 1, I mean, what do you do? There's not a lot you can do. Right? The Diplo points are like 1,000,000 to 1. What do you mean 1,000,000 to 1? Oh yeah, Noob is losing because of factories. Yeah. I think we've remapped for our carry player being frontline, even on a semi-war civ. They couldn't remap. They couldn't remap. They used the remap already. Slum, that's a very good point, Slum. If they guessed all 3 correctly, though the problem would be that one of them is for her to lose 2 points, right? Because they're definitely going to take 2 off of her. So they'd still be short, right? They lose 1 if they lose vote with it. Yeah, but that's 1 total, right? Yeah, but isn't it her total? Like she's at 17, right? So if they guess all 3, she gets 3 points, but then she also loses, right? TBGT Gaming, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Yeah. Yeah, -2, yeah. Exactly, yeah. She gets 1 for being correct on voting against herself, but then she loses the 2 from the vote. Yeah, if she gets all 3, exactly. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that was exactly what would happen. They'd need to guess with to stay close. She'd be at 18, and then they'd win the next Congress, potentially. But yeah, that's... I don't know. A lot of pressure. But yeah, again, like I said, I mean, it's... when you got a player as good as Fish, essentially Irrel from Spawn 2 games in a row, there's nothing you can do about it. Joy's played well. They did what they needed to do to win the first game, and they're doing really well in this game. At least Astakos and Russia are. The other 3 have done fairly little, other than the push that's happening over here. There's a point in the tech tree. Yeah, but is she close enough to it? She'd be at 18, so she still need 2 tech points, and I think it's way down the line. Yeah, but the culture victory is not. With the culture victory is not going to happen though. Like they're both miles away. They've nulled each other out. The only way culture victory happens is if they kill Damodar, and all of that defense goes away, which is impossible. Once nukes come along, controlling the sea was the whole ball game. I think once they start nuking Damodar from this sea where they have control, I don't know what else can happen. They've retaken this. Now that these ironclad armadas have come up here, they've gotten into this. He's got some gold left. I think he's not... He was really getting close to destroyers, but I think he might have doubled back for advanced flight, right? Yeah. Actually, he was already on advanced flight, and he switched off it because he was one ahead of Astikos. I don't know where he went on that. She's miles away from the future. Yeah, exactly. You have to get to, yeah. To get that far into the tech tree, you need to have like just 800 science. Like nobody came close to the science you need to do any of the scientific stuff. If you don't go labs and build them in every city, you're done. Yeah, Slum. I mean, maybe that could have been a thing. I mean, I think at that point, another desync. I think at that point, too, though, Slum, he was still kind of pushing his culture victory a little bit. Maybe there's a point where he throws in the settler card, spits out 4 cities. There was a point there when it was kind of 50-50, right? And I'm trying to think. Was that around the same timing? Where Noob had kind of pushed forward, and it was kind of a stalemate for a few turns. If he had thrown a couple, 3 cities on there, and spammed some stuff out, then it's 2v2. Maybe he was a little passive. Problem is that he couldn't really do. He had to. The timing is tough because he had to wait until that canal city was up. That was way down. I don't know. If you could have held the 1 and then settled 2 coastals, it could have been a difference maker. I agree. Yeah, Chungete was a liberation for sure. He had the city. He had the 1 city on Dover. Yeah, he has the city on Dover. He could have maybe built a harbor and spammed a few units. Maybe I'm not sure if there's any chops over there. That sounded like somebody disconnecting. Or was that just the registering of fish disconnecting again? Oh. Five pre-built caravels. It's true. It's possible. Just a few more to hold that line and not get first move to death, right? They'd re-lobby it, I guess? Ice Luke disconnected. Here come the rock bands. Be curious if rock bands can make up all this difference, though, or not. I don't know. Is she gonna chop that out, I guess? She going to set her resources over here. I've seen Rage and Jack get lucky with single rock band and that never died and got them so much tourism, won them the game. Yeah, like maybe that's possible. You can do that. Maybe I'm not sure. Lampoon can be liberated if they get a lot of stuff there for sure. I mean, he's holding it okay. I mean, he doesn't really have a lot of production. Like, he's not really, like, I don't know. Maybe. looks like we're going to re-levy next turn. If Russia could eventually get the card that allows you to pick promotions on the rock bands, that would be so big. Yeah, because if you can just choose like the one that gets 2 levels higher if you promote on like holy sites or like on theater squares or something that you're going to have a lot of, you know, and then you like snowball it, right? And you get a bunch of them, and then eventually if you hit, and then you get another good promotion, and eventually if you hit a few more. Railroad towards all the playable districts and his allies, and maybe, just maybe, he could CV in time. Yeah. Yeah, being in fascism is a really big debuff for culture victory, right? But he kind of needs to be in it to compete on there. So he's backed off to here because this is being held. But if they, as long as they control this, they control this, and if they control this, it's pew pew with the nukes. But even that is miles away. Jessica's on advanced flight now too. Having the tech, look at her science, dude. Having the tech tree boosted. That one was successful. Yeah, that... Oh, there's a tank there. Yeah, this dies. Well, it dies, but liberates. The big key is to not let it get through here. Battleship Armada is being spammed here. Maybe they can re-push here? Maybe he can re-push? I don't know. I think that they have to control that sea or it's trouble, right? Another aerodome. Getting up a tank. Holding these chokes shouldn't be too difficult without a balloon. Like they can just hold the chokes, right? I think that should be pretty tough to push. Whoa, what's going on here? Hard negative enemies, he's dropped like 50 science from that alone. Yeah, his science has dropped off a lot, I noticed that. He was ahead in science quite a bit. Maybe Astikos is too? He has so many cities, it'd be hard to imagine he isn't like crazy negative on amenities. I mean, he's so wide at this point. -5 in the second half. Yeah. If you get that low, it just destroys your stats. Two minutes. Agathy wants another 2 minutes. This turn's been going on for 10. -3% production in the cap. That's brutal. Like, amenities is such a game changer right now. Like, obviously, Scotland is ridiculous. But I tell you, an underrated Civ, and I love him, is Maya. If you get good spawns where you can spawn every city in and around a luxury or two, those bonus amenities in my game that we did last night that turned into just an absolute disaster, 8v8. I was almost the entire game. I was either happy or ecstatic in every city. My capital was ecstatic almost exclusively. and so I was always on that plus a 20%. It was pretty sweet. And unfortunately, it didn't matter because the game was whatever. But then my team convinced me to go bottom tree and make a tank push in an 8v8 cancer game. But if I'd have gone top tree, I'd have gotten to 700-800 science before we ended easily. Yeah, it was insane. I was insane for listening to my team and trying a tank push in an 8v8, like turn whatever that was, turn 90 or whatever. 10v10 for I9ers only. 9v9 win. Ugh. Maya is really strong, but in teamers it used for cursor pushes like 90% of the time. Yeah, you can go early science, push really fast. Forgot about the new feature. Oh. If you go early science, get to cursor super fast and make your push, you can do a lot of damage. Oh god, I wish I had the money, man. So we go next turn, then relove it. Yeah. It's just, I'd have to buy that. But I'd have to buy. I think I need a new. I would need a new motherboard. It's just too much money. We're trying to save up money to pay down our mortgage. In the spring, it's just I couldn't justify spending that kind of money. So unless one of my supporters, what? Oh, they just end. Okay. Let me host, even better idea. The look I had of a clip of Norman's face makes me think we'll never see him. Oh, I will never be in another 8v8. Never on this earth, no. So I can't wait for a 10v10 game. I mean, if you ever played on a super server and everybody connected to it well and stuff, and you could have like whatever amount of the number of people didn't matter because all the information was occurring on the server itself, but you still have to process the information between you and the server. I don't know. Yeah, it might. You could probably do it if it was all I9ers. You could probably get. I don't know about 10v10 or not. The 8v8 would probably work a little bit better. My i7 was getting first move to death, and by the time I got 6 first moves against me, there was so much lag with my turn trying to load. It took me 5 more seconds after my turn loaded just to try and select units to move them. So my tank push, I moved my tanks in, and then one of them would almost get deleted. I'd finally get it moved out. Then I'd finally be able to move my units. I'd kill one of their units with my turn, and then it'd be the next turn, and then I'd get 6 moves against me again. That unit would almost get deleted. I'd have to move it out, and I'd kill another unit. But then it was like, all my units are getting almost deleted. I had to push everything out. I killed 3 units, had to pull everything out. I had like 10% health on like 8 tanks because I just kept getting one-shotted almost. It was just insane. Yeah, that's the thing is that I don't know how I could have set up blast moves because it was just I had enough to get 1 kill, but then that was it, and then it would just be the end of the turn, and then. Can you and your morning correspondence with Lord and Savior Carl ask about the possibility of dedicated Civ servers? I could talk to him and see what the thought is, but I'm not sure what kind of financial input that would take. I'm sure I would just get. He doesn't work on on that end of the thing, so I'm sure I'd probably just get I don't have that kind of influence kind of thing. I don't know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like you attack at the very last second and then quickly shift enter units back. But the terrain was awful. Like I could get my units in there for a turn and then attack and then pull out. Like it was not like I could like the terrain was just treacherous. But I know what you mean. If in the right circumstances with the right terrain, you move in, snipe a unit, move out, try and do that kind of thing. Or cover up the shekels. I mean, couldn't that be done independently then, though? If people pass up, yeah, a 9/9 for first moves, yeah. Like, I mean, wouldn't CPL, like, if people came together in the CPL and just purchase server space, right? It's not that expensive. You could just purchase server space and run games off of it. Have people have to sign up some sort of a monthly fee or something. I don't know. Just need a 9/9 gamer who doesn't want to play hosting and a spectator while they sleep or something. Yeah. Can you? I don't know. I mean, I would think so. Like, there's a lot of games that do that. Like, there is third party server program. Like, I'll give you an example. Farming Simulator, the game Farming Simulator, which is hugely popular, believe it or not. There's third party websites you can go to purchase server space, and then you run your game, like your Farming Simulator game, on those servers, and then people connect to the server so they can play it whenever they want, and the host of the host doesn't necessarily have to be on. I used to have one in my community for almost a year for Farming Simulator 19, and people could log in and play whenever they wanted during the day. I'd be like playing another game on my stream, and there'd be two people in my chat talking to me while they were on the farm playing on the farm. So I don't think there's any reason why you couldn't do it. i9 gamers don't have Speaker, I was thinking the exact same thing when he said something about go out with their girlfriend or something. I'm like, do i9ers have girlfriends? Rokaz calls them i9 versions for a reason. Wait, Rokaz is Nyreen? I haven't been around the scene for more than like 3 months or something, so I don't really know all the names of people. Yeah, Rokaz's name. I thought so. I'm trying to get the old names. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Speaker. Married, i7. Funnily enough, though, if I said to my wife I need to upgrade my PC, I need to spend $800 to upgrade my PC, she knows it's my business is whatever. She wouldn't be like, no, you can't do that. This becomes a core. Oh, no. Gonna make two, oh, here comes another one. Oh, here comes two more. So yeah, these become armies, and then you delete that. Get them through. Yeah, this is gonna be tough to push. Right now, anyway. I7ers pussy. She liked me a whole lot more when I just had a laptop and couldn't even play Civ 6. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh man, I'm glad you guys are here with me enjoying this because 23 to 160. Because this is this has turned into a kind of a painful game right now. So I guess at some point she gets the money together to chop this out with a builder. plane push. 158 science to 243. I'm not sure what the timing will be. Bad news, Dermator, my capture didn't really work. Got only audio, so no recap this week. Oh, Edmund! Oh, that's too bad. You know, it's funny, I didn't ask anybody because I didn't want to be impulsive, to impose on people. Not impulsive. I didn't want to impose on people. Or I imposed to ask anybody to do it, but my thought was maybe elaborate here. If somebody did that, it'd be cool to be able to read a summation of a games that I wasn't part of. That would have been really neat. Yeah, this is gonna be like there's just not enough going on here to kill this, really, right? He's going for a CV that won't happen. Yeah, I mean, if he has a ridiculous RNG rock band game, but like look at this. This is forever away, right? Maybe he wants to listen to rock music. You don't know. Don't judge. It feels like... Oh, that's Jessica. Sorry. I was like, it feels like... Okay, there's rocketry. I don't want to... I hate to do it, but I don't want to be clicking on individuals and looking at their tech trees because because I'm worried because if I disconnect and then reconnect, it can create problems, I think, in the game for desyncing. Like I might start a desync problem. And this game is bad enough as it is right now as far as time, the timetables and that. Oh, baby. Water park. Oh my god, I love water parks. Water park for the memes. Anybody who's a regular on the channel knows that when I played single player all the time, when victories were imminent, I would just build water parks in my cities for the memes. Because it was just like, you know, basically at next turn so that you could get to a whatever victory you're going for. So there's the Chinguetti. That was inevitable. We were looking at other things, but this was inevitable. Block the chokes. Artillery. I don't really know. He doesn't have plain text. That airport's not going to do much on the Chinguetti side. Just imagine if Chinguetti just put up some airplanes and just went, let's go. Wait, why is that black? Wait a minute. That looks weird, right? Wait a minute. Let me look at that again. Is that what... That looks weird. Does it not look weird, or is it just me? Should raise? Should raise what? Oh, raise that back, you mean? Shit, I'm getting lost on the map. There it is. Oh, wait. This is... Can he do that now? Can he put boats on these tiles now? And then he could just just kill that, right? And raise it. That's what he'll do. Okay. He'll just battleship that and kill it. Just accept the weird, man. We have already gone this far. You have to accept it, right? Plane moved in. I think this push dies here, right? Like... Is it though? What's going on with noob? I mean, he's about to have 3 more tanks around the corner, isn't he? He's got 3 tank army and 2 tank corps. $735 faith a turn. That sucks for Damodar. He almost had the kill on that. I'm wondering if that was a low roll. Yeah, that faith is crazy. The thing is that the cost of the rock bands goes up so fast that, I mean, eventually it becomes really expensive. But that kind of faith return is like, that's pretty nuts. I know. It's so sad for Damodar on that. Like, look at this. You can't even see the red. And then he pulls out and he just goes and heals for 5 turns. But yeah, this city lives for a while. He can even possibly repair those walls. He can get these tanks in here, and if he doesn't move these arties back, these tanks die, or these arties die, because these tanks will come and destroy those. Did he get? He's got an engineer moving to make that better as well, and he has the general. So yeah, I mean, relative term, right? Computers, rocketry, and 2. He's going to computers to help his culture victory, but I mean, Chinguete is very busted. A number of the newest city-states need an adjustment. There's a number of them. That Ayutheria, what was that? Computers is also the tech before nuke subs, yeah. $1K faith for a rock band is pretty pricey. Yeah, Damodar did low roll. Look at the land getting chewed up here. Look at all this land that got chewed up. Yeah, and I'm sure he's bought a ton of them. I mean, we've been hearing them go off for so many turns. They're all over. He has them all over the place. They have to be getting to 1,000 by now. Like, I mean, you can see, like, at least 10 of them on the board right now alone. Some of them have died. He's getting a lot of successful ones, though. I've heard a lot of successful ones, comparatively, but it's not doing a lot. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. No, I don't think it updates mid-turn, but they've been going off for a few turns, General. And, like, it's been a few turns, and the number hasn't changed much. Like, it was, like, 24, and then 25. Like, we'll see. With 28 right now, we'll see what it goes to. But it only seems to be going up, like, 1 or 2 a turn, 3 a turn. Like, I mean, if the defense is going up at the same rate that your winning rock bands are at, like... Do rock bands start at 300? I'm not sure. I can't remember now. I remember they used to be way expensive. I remember they used to start... I remember at one point, it was in base game, normal speed, it was a 1,200 for naturalists, and they dropped that down a bunch. It was insane to get a national park. And because I think at the beginning, what their thought was for natural park was they wanted them to be kind of like, they didn't want them to be spammed, but the choice was. I was thinking about it because I'm pretty hungry. I might come out here in a sec. In fact, I'm gonna come out right now. But the choice was either make any individual national park much more valuable and make them hard to get, or make them much cheaper and just keep them as kind of, not crazy relevant for any one individual. Yeah, it's a good point, General. Like, he's almost at computers. Why not just have them go off once you get to computers, right? Like, a delay it one turn, because you know that most of them are going to die. So you might as well shoot them when they're, it's kind of like when you're one. It's kind of like when you're 1 or 2 turns away from getting 5 charge builders with Ancestral Hall, right? You just wait for that +2 charge, then you settle the cities a turn later. 2 charges is worth. If I were him, I'd completely ignore CV and go on domination, invest in faith in the military. I kind of agree with you. The CV thing feels like it's just forever away. It feels like Diplo win comes before CV. To me. And if that's the case, man, Noob needs to make some more military units, I'll tell you that. And if that's the case, I mean, you might as well go all in on the win. For I don't know. Maybe it comes down to skill level, too, and just knowledge of the game. I was going to say, look at Bandar Brunei's borders. Bandar Brunei had nothing in it forever, and they got completely surrounded. But they had one little tile, and all this, look at this. Because I saw it on the picture here. You could see the little thing right down here. I'm like, what is going on there? Their border goes out like this. I'll be right back. All right. Fried eggs and ham. The wife is going to make for me because she's the best. I know, right? Bander got all phallic on us. Yeah. How you doing? I'm at Vive. Good to see you, bud. This was Fish's spawn right here, many moons ago. And turn 2, Coupe dropped up here, had 2-1-4 tiles to work as Coupe things, and spat out basically 2 warriors every 3 turns until he had 8 warriors surrounding him. Fish actually killed them off and held off long enough to build 2 more cities, Bravo, later named Helm's Deep, and Charlie. But he also found out later on after he settled Charlie that Mapuche was up here. Mapuche came down and helped kill this. But he was able to hold Helm's Deep for many, many turns. He actually got a second city down here that he held for a long time. And this was actually the final stand. And he lasted until about turn 92. I think it was turn 92, turn 94, something like that. Just before our Congress. He did an amazing job of holding off. But it was like 8 warriors, then a settler. And then each of these each spanned like 5 archers. And then 10 archers just lined up here and peppered everything and eventually took the city. And if it wasn't for this incredible situation here with the rock cliffs and the this was just like unkillable for so long. So for 2 straight games, Fish got worst spawn imaginable and just died. Was not relevant in the game. And when that's your best player, and the best player by far to be in the game, like to be playing in this particular game. Yeah, so did he kill them all? Yeah, he killed them all. Shit. Looking at other things. Yeah, he came in with all those tanks and killed all the arties. And now it's just like, I mean, he could almost counter push now. He's got an engineer coming. He actually built a whatchamacallit here. If he builds roads through here, gets arties of his own, maybe goes balloon, he could actually make a push of his own, start killing cities. I hear a lot of failing. 34. What was it last time? Was this 28 and it went up to 34? That'd be interesting if it went up 6. It's 28 to 34. So it went up 6. But eventually those rock bands are going to run out. Well, that's one of them never dies. They eventually run out, right? I mean, he needs. That's still a lot of turns away. Yeah, if any of them survive, it could be insane. You're right. It could if they survive. If he has some survive, it could be insane. Oh my god! Look at this. This is insane. Turn 117. I don't want to click on can you see here? Oh, here we go. Tourism per turn 660. I don't want to click on individual people because I don't want to take a chance of me crashing and then when I load back in it creates have the potential for me to be creating a what do you call it? Like a desync stuff and then they relobby. Like at this point we don't need any problems. So yeah, he has 660 passive tourism. Ooh, interesting. He's still sitting on ironclads. Doesn't he have the I thought he got destroyer tech, did he not? Ooh, guidance systems, plastics. Oh god, when they start launching nukes, this is going to be insane, guys. No nukes yet. Their science on both sides has been terrible. I thought he got to destroyer tech. Imagine if these were destroyers. If he had gone to destroyers, this could be a bait. Ooh. Shift in or out. Shift in or out. Couple subs. Not a lot of units here. Here comes a destroyer there. He has a ton of gold again. I was thinking maybe that the gold was for destroyer upgrades. The battleships are coming again. Yeah, here you go. Tank army. Battleship armadas. Oh my god, this city's not going to have any tiles left by the time the flood barriers are back up. Oh my Lanta. See what Jess is doing down here. She did some forward settling. Oh wow, 2-3 space. This, imagine if this dropped a bunch of production on her. That would be hilarious. Planes. I assume that she get a builder and chop that out. Get that going a bit better. Those muskets scared off the units that were brought over here. I'm kind of curious about this railroad, what the intentions of this were. Like, come down and take this back, and then, like, liberate it for points? Diplo's the problem, too. Like, Diplo, I don't know what they do. I honestly don't know how, because they're not going to have the... I mean, I guess they save all up, because the problem with Noob not making any is a huge thing. And obviously being 3 people. I don't know if they can even win the next Congress. It's going to be interesting. He got a settler out here. I'm assuming that's just going to be an upgrade base. He's gonna plop that down right there and just make that an upgrade base. This is important, though. It is important that he figures out a way to control the sea here. He actually got to destroyers. There's an aircraft carrier. Wow. Jessica's actually got her science up to 411 here right now. So what is her thought? Like some sort of a backdoor push here? Battleship. Airplanes. Maybe she gets to nukes and nukes this. Yeah, like Jessica's science is now killing everybody. Thank you, babe.
Shit.
Yikes.
Milk eggnog.
Milk's fine. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Is it too late? I mean, if nobody's dying, I don't know.
No.
She's building a lot of them. I mean, keep in mind, she has Fish sitting over her shoulder. So I'm sure Fish has some sort of an idea here. There's Chops. I don't know.
Let go.
That's fine.
Let them go.
That's fine. Can I see Kyoto production? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, there you go. It's at 112 right now. Babe. Oh. She's at ideology. So she's not that far off democracy, but it's so wacky. Don't overthink it. Just sit back, relax in that narrator. Dulcet tones rock you to sleep. How do you go to sleep with this action, right? This is crazy late game. Oh, here we go. Did he back? Oh, so got battleships. If he can figure out a way to control this, then this can't be nuked. So there goes your culture victory aspirations of killing Pericles. Sorry for eating on you guys, but it's been 7 hours since this game started and I haven't eaten yet. I was getting pretty peckish. Waiting for Diplos. Technical tie. Oh, oh. Put 3 planes across. That would be so cancerous, dude. $9.05, this is crazy late game. Not crazy late for me at 9:05 or 9:35. Crazy late in the game. This game. $37. Oh, sorry, just up to 51. Interesting. 28 to 51 in like 4 turns? Yeah, this needs to happen. Oh, here you go. They figured it out. Oh my god. They settled this city like, what? Turn 40? They have Fishing Boat Pantheon. The Pearl still sits here. Unpurchased and unimproved. 80 turns later. I mean, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to report what's happening, guys. Yeah, there was a +6. Yeah, there was the campus right here. That never got as well. Was. Yeah, it's funny. Like 6 hours ago, we were admiring how beautiful this whole thing was. We were admiring how this city was just incredible, especially with Fishing Boat Pantheon. And then it's still just sitting here with these tiles. Let's pretend the campus was flooded. So here's the question. Sorry. Here's the question. Is there anybody in here who thinks that this doesn't need to get modded or fixed so that planes can no longer block tiles? Is there anybody who thinks that that doesn't need to be fixed? Exactly, now with cancer planes. Where's borderline at exactly? It needs to be so fixed. How can they not have fixed it? It's insane. My antlers just fell off. That's how bad this game is at now. No fix needed. Yeah, we'll get there early then. What, 9 o'clock they open? Or 9:30? Just double check. Okay. I often saw Zone Control uses this, so it's kind of ironic. Oh, have they before? The biplane, world's first immovable object. Oh, nuke the planes, right? You could nuke them? If you could get a nuke here first, that's the big key. Where was the Tusa? Yeah, submarine nukes, yeah. I mean, this is just... Is there turn 122 satellites? I know. The science has been so bad. She's got the best science and she's just getting there now. Ooh, modern armor. 11-turn tank. Wait, can battleships with a balloon or no? How does that work? That it doesn't work, does it? $125, yeah, more like $145 or $150. I was wondering, yeah, since it's 3 tiles, because it's a mountain there though. Oh, battleships can shoot over anything. Oh, there, so she can shoot that. Okay, there you go. No tourism. So I'm always B. I'd probably go relic. I don't know if anybody has a relic, but I think it doesn't really matter. It's the votes are going to be staggering on both ends. Oh, by the way, this Congress might take 10 years for the Frenchies to decide what to do. Oh, wow. Wow. This is a bad Congress to lose. This is a bad Congress to lose, guys. Time for a quick commercial break, yeah. Yeah, Joy wins it. I know this is gonna hurt zone control a lot because they're gonna boost something here. They're gonna make it 100. Sorry, minus 50% production towards something here. Like probably what? In the next 20 turns, you don't need to worry about the laser projects, but maybe like Mars colony or moon landing. Can't go to Mars if you can't go to space. Well, I mean, it's not like you. I mean, it's just you just have to do it once. It only slows down one project, right? So, Ryu, I have not taken over anything. People have tried for many an hour now, though. Launch moon landing. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess I go, and then I probably go projects, laser station. So I go relic, terrestrial laser, me, in there. Yeah, that's the thing is you have to stop. You're gonna want to stop what she's gonna get to, right? Like in the next 20 turns, she's not gonna like. She'll probably. What will she get? She'll get probably get satellite, and maybe gets working on moon landing. But Norm, who will lead us to prosperity and poutine if not you? I mean, I'm gonna try. I I'm gonna try for you, Ryu, to take over the world and bring prosperity and poutine to everybody. A total Papega game. It's insane. It's in the whole everything about it's insane. Only the one tile hits this though, eh? No task to bring the IQ. Well, it's just like it's just been a weird game. Like I think the plan early on was her to play tall and build the um build the Diplo wonders, right? And then look at that 24 pop. That's insane. And then, so that's what she did. And then it's like, okay, let's pivot because fish got another absolute Irrel garbage spawn. By the way, golden, normal, normal, dark. Dark Age Gamer, dark, and normal. So she's actually losing this city to loyalty right now. She'll have to put a governor in it. Dark versus normal. He hit golden. Oh wow. Yeah, all the polar ice melted, eh? So here comes some battleships over here. So he'll have to defend this. Potential push here. Oh my god, everything's melted. Noob is breaking the world. Oh wow, he took this back. When did he take this back? It must have been with the battleships. I missed it completely. He killed everything and pushed it back. I completely missed it. Feels bad, man. Now he's got balloons. He's got rocket artillery army. Anything steps on that tile, it says pew, pew, pew. I mean, all of this is, what do you even do with this? I mean, he needs to kind of lock up this passage here. Because he could... Can he get through here? If he can get units to there, engineer. Pop them through tunnels here with an engineer. And then run into there. So he's going to have to defend this as well. Yeah, I can show it. It hasn't ended yet, so I can't show it yet. Once Team Joy decides on how they're going to vote, little while yet. Then then I'll happily show you. French has got their abacus and calculators out. They're trying to figure out, okay, 3 votes on this. What do we want to do here? Yeah, exactly. Maybe they're just hoping that everyone else will fall asleep. I don't know. Just having a smoke, maybe. Yeah. Since Congress now, yeah. Oh, they're starting to register some votes now. Smoking a baguette break. Nice chopper. He's pretty vulnerable. His science, he's on advanced flight. He went hard top tree. Russia culture got thick. Yeah. $70 at 189. Let's keep an eye on that. Like, can you imagine a 3v4, turn 122, and it's still undecided? Now just imagine that instead of fish with Persia spawning here, it was Indonesia spawning here, and then fish had spawned over here somewhere. Imagine if fish had all of this and all of this and all of this and all of this to work with. front line. I mean, he would have run Russia over like 40 turns ago, and this game would be done. C'est la vie. I mean, that's the map, right? Look at this. I mean, the planes are just trolling the world of civilization right now. Like, this is just insane. I mean, all you can do is get a nuke and move through. Right? You can nuke this, right? Or no? These will nuke and die, right? World's Fair failed. Loses 2. They voted with, or sorry, they voted against, so they got their favor back, and Jessica voted 1 to get her favor, to get the victory. Shit. Music doubled. Minus 50% towards launcher satellite. So, pretty predictable. Now here's the big question. Still at 17. They got all their favor back. Noob not earning any is killing them, though. Yeah, so their victory condition is Congress. In 20 turns, if they can have more Diplo in 20 turns than these guys, they can win. They can win the game. It's just gonna be. It's gonna depend on this. She's got pagodas. Keep in mind, she has pagodas. She's earning stupid amounts of faith. Every one of these cities pretty much has a pagoda in it. So she's earning, or not faith, sorry, she's earning a stupid amount of Diplo favor. What's the pagoda count? I mean, assuming it's almost like every city. This one doesn't. She's going temple into pagoda there, I'd assume. Pagoda already. I mean, I'm assuming pagoda in every city, yes. She's working on it there. They might even, I wouldn't be surprised if they even bought it. She buys it with faith, right? So get the temple, buy it with faith. So she's got right now like 6, 7, 8, like 9. And she's going to have maybe 3 more. So a dozen. That alone is 240. Oof. This is going up fast. Oh my god. It's a race. This ends in 18 turns. Oh wow, whoever voted Nukes is going to be crazy. But this, I'm pretty sure if you went under 145, you win. I'm pretty sure under 145 wins, by the way. Because it's either it's a race to culture victory. Damodar needs to, yeah, he's running, I was going to say, he needs to be running projects to slow that down. He's running projects to slow that down as much as he can. Can he chop that out? Maybe buy a builder and chop that out. Get those up and running, because 15 turns on that's not fast enough. Writer's just sitting around at this point. I wish he'd have gotten more cities out. I mean, if he had more cities with some amphitheaters, he could just put those writers in, right? It all depends. How many rock bands are we looking at? Another rock band here, level 1. So that's one rock band, level 1. There's 2 more that are just getting started. Is there any high-level rock bands around? That's the big question. Because that's where a lot of this tourism has come from, right? A lot of this tourism is just been punching with the rock bands. So 2 just getting started. I don't even want to know how much he's paying for him right now. And then 1 level 1, and that's it. Right? Did I miss anything? There's this level 1 here, and that's it. Oh, wait. Sorry, there's level 1 down here. So there's 2 level 1s and 2 zeros. So the rock band meme could be over here next turn if he low rolls. Double music's not insignificant. It's true. Rock fan basically ended, yeah. Yeah, you can't search, yeah. You cannot use the search function when you're spectating. Trying to get some planes up here. Oh shoot. Oops. I didn't realize it was on please wait. You know what's funny? I was just thinking. So towards the beginning of the game, Jack the Ripper was in here, and we were having a quick chat. And I'm assuming he went to bed because in Russia it was like the middle of the night, or like it was really late. I was just thinking, there's a good chance that Jack could wake up and turn on his computer and come in here and be like, "Oh my god, I just slept through the whole game and it's still going. What's going on right now?" Another settler for ooh. Drop a settler. If you can, as long as you can defend it, drop a settler. There's one fail. There's one fail. There's 2 fails. Jack will wake up in 6 hours. There's 3 fails. This is the last trip to the casino right here, I think. The planes. I don't know. I don't know if Jack. He didn't say anything that he was going to bed, but he was just in here and then he wasn't talking anymore. I was thinking like that was like maybe around 4, which would be like I think like 1 or 2 in the morning for him. So he goes to bed, and now it is like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. there, something like that, in Russia, in Moscow. So it'd be so funny. I just love, because I find Jack so entertaining. Obviously, many people do as well. I just love to catch his take turn 124 on all this that's happening. $8 a.m. in Moscow. Okay, I thought so. I thought it was like 8. I wasn't sure if it was like 8 or maybe 9, but I was pretty sure 8 sounded right. 10 hours ahead of me. 3 ahead of GMT. Animals! Exactly, Slav. What are these animals doing? What are they doing? 239 science, turn 124? What is he doing? These guys are animals. Such a late game. 8 a.m. in the morning late. This is why Murder People was better than going to cash in with rock bands. Yeah. Somebody else was saying that too, not long ago. It was like, why is he investing all this faith into all these rock bands? Why isn't he not just, I mean, maybe he's just not comfortable with military pushes. But if he'd have used all that faith, just faith buying units and going bottom tree and pushing modern armors through here like 5-10 turns ago, like, would that not have been a better shot? I don't know. I swear all these players are now considered animals for these Pepega stats turn 122 and no nukes. Bunch of animals. Yeah, the one elite player that could have destroyed this lobby 40 turns ago got an Arel spawn, and here we are. Animal farm. And it's just like, the thing was, it was, other than, here's the thing though, right, is, other than the fish spawn, it was basically East versus West. Another pagoda be purchased there next turn. She's got lots of faith to buy the pagodas. So she'll just buy them as soon as... In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they even buy this temple, although they need the gold. And this city is pretty productive, so the temple won't take long. Pagoda purchase here next turn. Pagoda purchased here next turn. Look at her faith. Or Diplo. I want to see. It's 396 right now. Let's see what it is next turn. 396. Let's see where it goes next turn. They gave all their gold to Russia for a 900 gold buy. Maybe it was upgrades? Aircraft carrier? This is the last saving grace right here, guys. Although I guess he can buy more rock bands, but it's the last one he's got at the moment, I think. I have no idea. What did he buy? It must have been upgrades. It must have been upgrades, right? Like, look at all these coming here. Like, look at all this stuff. And it died. And it's over 200. The goal is now over 200. That 15 is Pepega. It's more than that. Hey! South Rick! Falcon! F's in chat for the CV. Yeah, exactly. Falcon, you need to go and wake up your boy Jack. Because I need to hear Jack's take on the turn 125 action that's going on right now. I need to hear the take. F's in chat for the culture victory. This thing's going to a Diplo vote, I think, guys. I think it's going to a Diplo vote. And I think the Pagodas win the day. I think Pagodas win the day despite Noob earning nothing. Could you imagine 3v4ing a Diplo victory? This would be the ultimate meme. This would be the ultimate meme in the history of this game. The nukes, the science has been so bad, by the way. I think amenities must be killing them because their science has gone down since turn 100. Amenities must be absolutely brutalizing them. Particularly particularly when you consider how wide Russia is. I'm pretty sure that they're just getting destroyed by war wariness and their width, and they're just getting absolutely murdered. I love this, by the way. The ships, this cliff is saving them if this cliff ever fell. So this is another one. This 3-tile choke, Falcon. Just 3 biplanes. It's all good, man. Totally balanced. Nothing wrong here. Nothing to see. So they easily could have pushed through this and killed everything. But instead, 3-tile choke, 3 planes, no worries. PogChamp, done. Oh my god. Could they not bring this settler and settle this city? Couldn't they have just... If they just settled this city, they couldn't block. Although I guess they could just move down. They just need a couple more planes, I guess, to block it, right? It does need to be changed. It's the most lame, ridiculous thing of all time. There's a giant... Just giant fleets. Like, look at how many boats there are, and they can't even fight because of 3 freaking biplanes. Like, fucking... The Wright brothers. Literally, the Wright brothers and their younger sister... just fucking chilling out in the middle of this Gulf of Corinth right now on their biplanes. Just chilling out. Oh my god, it's just... I'm getting raged now. Pagodas have been purchased in these cities now, I'm assuming. Pagoda got to get purchased there. Pagoda got purchased there. Going into a temple there. Yeah, just ban it. If they're not going to... Yeah, if they're not going to... if there's not a way to make it fixed in like BBG or something, like some sort of way to adjust it so that it doesn't work this way, and it's not going to get fixed by Fire Axis, then it just needs to be banned as an exploit. Just be like, at no point are you allowed to plug a gap of any sort with the plane. Blurry line of what's blocking a tile and what's for hitting units. Yeah, that's the thing, General. Like, there are times where you might have a strategically placed plane that can hit units in a certain range, and it's fine. But if you're, like, stacking 6 planes around the last city that somebody owns, right? Or you've got a 3-tile choke in the water, and there's just 3 planes sitting on it. Like, that should be just, boom, call for referee, this is not allowed, get the planes out of there, delete them, whatever. Get your boy Carl on the phone. I'm going to talk to him about this. This is pissing me off. Can't they do what they always talk about? Attack the planes with planes and the battleship would shoot the planes? No? Oh, you can't do that? They got fixed. They can nuke this, though, right? They'll be able to nuke this and the planes die. Has anybody answered that? And I just keep asking. And it didn't work with anti-air. They made some really good progress with rock bands, but all the rock bands have died, and now the rock bands are probably costing him in the neighborhood of like 1,500 faith a turn or something, because he bought a lot of them. And it's just stalled. Plus, he's in fascism, and fascism's got a big negative to culture, so that's hurting him. And I think the only person in fascism other than him is Damodar. And he actually switched to democracy. So he doesn't have any common government with any other person. So that's also hurting him. Actually getting a push in here now. Clog this up at least so he doesn't have to worry about it again. He's trying to get Ferris wheels up, trying to get make some happy people. Look at this. The land is gone, so we'll just build a water park there. Phoenician Arsenal, just chilling. Oh my god. This game. He's got another settler coming here. I can only imagine that the settler... Could they not maybe... If they could ever sneak it in, they'd just get a couple more biplanes. Is there any biplanes around? If they didn't have enough... The problem is you'd have to like funnel one. I don't know how you get there. If you had a city here, how many of these ships could you funnel through here and set up a line? You'd have to get a lot of them around, and then you might be in a really vulnerable position for a turn, and then you get counterattacked, and then it just might not work very well. Yeah, there's a few. There's one up here. I think they actually both have one. Yeah, they both ended up getting one. Yeah. Things are happening in here. This battleship's been poking away. The planes have been poking away. The anti-aircraft is 10 turns out. Like, I mean, maybe improve some tiles. Like, get some mines. Turn 127. Maybe it wouldn't take 10 turns to build an anti-air gun at Pop 11. Sorry, I will stop judging. Oh, wow. Successful rock band. Where was that? Where the hell did it go? It's got to be in foreign territory, right? Andy, give me one sec. Where the hell did that thing go? Fish was Persia. And Maori spawned right here. Turn 2 settled on this. Spat out 8 warriors. The 8 warriors got killed, but in that time that it took to kill those, he got another city out and he spawned out 10 archers, and those 10 archers came in and just wore down all the units. He did get 2 more cities out. Bravo eventually got changed to Helm's Deep. Helm's Deep survived for like 80 turns. He actually got another city out over here, Minas Tirith. Oh my god, I just noticed the name. This got named Minas Tirith. And this city lasted until like turn 92. But yeah, it was East versus West, except for the second game in a row. Fish got spawned in a completely irrelevant bullshit location that just, this game, like I said, if you swap the spawn of Indonesia and Persia, if you just swap those 2 spawns and make it a true East versus West, this game was over 4 hours ago. And yeah, it would have been, yeah. Because all of this, like all this land that he took for free, like this would have been all fishes. Like if you just swap them like that, boom, this is all fishes. He puts together 12 cities and does fish things and then destroys this, and it's over. But you know, it is what it is. We aren't in that world, so no point dwelling on it. 14 turns. I don't think there's any way. It's either culture victory. I don't think there's any way that they get enough Diplo favor here, right? I mean, Jessica's just making it so fast. What was it, 389 she had 2 turns ago? Is she making 30 a turn right now? Andy, I don't know what you mean by that, but I would tread carefully, bud. I'm not sure what you mean by such a weeb. But currently, she is representing the most viable win condition in the game. Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, that's ridiculous. So many people play the exact same Civ all the time. And she's a weeb for doing it? CDOK, thank you very much, CDOK, for the follow. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Weeb in terms of lover of the Japanese culture. Oh, okay. A lot of cities with tons of unimproved tiles for basically everyone. Well, a lot of the ones here like are yeah, there's a lot that could have gotten improved here, but yeah. Interesting. A lot of these cities were late settles just for more pagodas, for more diplo favor, a little bit more science, things like that. Earth satellite in 3. This doesn't really matter though, because I'm pretty sure they win diplo. Oh, it's like wannabe Japanese. Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. Yeah, she loves playing Japan. And I mean, the other team's got 3 players and she's destroying all 3 of them in stats. And they're all on free sim. The other team's got 3 people all on free sim and she's destroying them and creating a win condition for her team. You had to look it up too. Yeah, I didn't know what he meant. I was like, please don't insult people, especially Jessica, who is an absolutely lovely human being and also a member of this zone of control, who's my team. I just like, please be very careful. I don't want to have to ban you. I think you're a good dude. Don't say anything that you'll regret. Fish, yeah, Fish died on an Arel spawn in the middle of hell. Everybody keeps coming in and asking, but yeah, this is it. This was his home. Turn 2. Turn 2, he got settled on by Maori. It's so sad. I mean, we talked about it too, like in our Discord. We talked about it's like on 7 Seas, Maori, ban them or pick them. And then I think that there was a pivot at one point, maybe last second. I don't know. There was a pivot, and I think Noob wanted to play Victoria. And so it was like, okay, we'll take Victoria in Japan instead of Maori in Japan. And then it was like, let's hope they don't pick them, and they picked them. It's like a Grebo calling a goth a goth. I don't know what Grebo is. It was originally slightly derogatory, but at least being somewhat, if not totally, reclaimed by the weeb community. So basically, like a wannabe, like a compliment. Like you're damn right, I want to be a Japaneser. I'm a total weeb for Japanese people or whatever. Excuse me. Getting up the power for the research labs. I don't know where that frickin' rock band is, but that's 2 successful hits in a row, I do believe. It's got to be up here near his land somewhere, right? How am I missing this? Like, he must have bought it in here somewhere and sent it off. How am I not fine? Yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow. Am I blind? Search function doesn't work in. Oh wait, there's a rock band for Greece. That's awesome. That's what it is. It's a Greek rock band level 2. 459 to 482. And it's probably, yeah, I think they lose, eh? Yeah, the only thing is, it'll depend on what happens with nukes. If he can nuke this passage and gain access, then maybe we go another 40 turns and it's Jessica to space. Because that's the only other win condition. I mean, I guess culture probably before. But if Domidar gets a really good rock band or two going, it could swing the other way a bit. Submarine. There's a nuclear submarine. Manhattan Project in 4. Another nuclear submarine. Yeah, but what's his number? I mean, he could start to come back, right? If he got some crazy rock band going. If they could ever nuke this and push through, jet fighters coming online. I don't know. Oh wait, what happened? What happened to the planes? Oh, was it jet fighters that killed them? Oh. Okay, good point. Yeah. The jet fighters killed the biplanes. There you go. Yeah. Now, the question becomes... Destroyer, battleship, frigate. Thank you for the follow, Ugaz. Thank you very much. Appreciate everybody being here. Thank you again to South Ricks, aka Falcon, for the raid earlier, by the way. I think I thanked you for it. If you're still hanging around, I really do appreciate it. You may have gone to bed by now. These guys are tucked away in here. They were looking to pound away at this, but they're going to have to turn around, I guess. They're going to last move, I would imagine. That flank could be dangerous. They need to win this battle, is the big key. I would prefer to see more destroyers. These ironclads feel pretty Pepega. But with enough battleships, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh my god, this is insane. Astakos has gone to digital democracy. So Astakos is now out of fascism into digital democracy. Yeah, culture victory is soon. And I just don't think that they have the Diplo. Yeah, there's just not going to be quite enough Diplo, and they're going to lose. Especially because it'll be spread across 4 instead of 3, so these votes will get more and more expensive because they have less people to spread to. Yeah, so this just got another promotion then, probably, right? Assuming it went high enough. Because you have to get, what, 4, 5, or 6 to get a promotion? So it could have gotten a 3. But if it gets another promotion... Yeah, just... Naturalist. Where the hell is he going to put a national park? Look at all of the ski resorts. Oh my god, it's hilarious. Yeah, he's got super swole. He's got all the cards in. 1226 culture. 2182. This is over. Unless he can drop a ton of nukes quick. Like in the next, he's going to need to win this in the next 3 or 4 turns and drop nukes, but I don't think he can yet. Manhattan Project in 3. I don't know, Mandy. I don't know if you can. I've never tried. Oh my god, it's 5 o'clock. It's 5:30 in the morning in the UK. 6:30 for some of these players in the morning. Like playing through the night. Earth satellite next turn, then everything will be revealed. They're going to see this massive yellow blob. Her culture's up to 201. Wow. The jet fighters destroy this, right? Yeah, they'll liberate. Oh, how much favor do you get for a liberation? Not that much, right? Not enough to flip Congress, right? Is it 100 points? Ooh. I still don't think it's enough because it's just 4 versus 3. If Fish ever could have gotten an escaped settler out, then you could have spread the favor across 4 people. And then it's the same, but I just don't think you can. Because all they have to do is win the 1, right? They're at 17. All you got to do is win the 1 vote. +2 to Jessica, and it's over. But I think it's just this is too many cheap votes, and the votes just get too expensive on this side. What's it at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 75 to. Wait a minute. 900. Wait a minute. It's not even close. They'll split 100%. Zone of Control knows the Diplo game inside and out. I thought it was close. It's not even close. Oh my god. They win Diplo. No, it won't be mind games. All because it's yeah, they need a lot more. They need to be a lot more ahead, yeah. Because it's 17 to 20. All they need to do is win the last vote. The win plus the +2 is the 3 points they need. They just pump everything in there. But the thing, like I said, is the votes get really expensive. She's at 530. I wonder how much she's going up right now. They're at 575. They're at well over 900. This is going to be insane. No, they don't have to win 2. They just need 3 votes, right? You don't lose. Yeah, all they have to do is win the 1, right? CV is interesting. The rock bands are done, so it's slower now. This Congress is +4 Diplo? Well, then it doesn't matter either way, though, does it? Or do you lose? Do you lose one for losing the vote, or just gain for winning the vote? Oh my god, my brain's hurt now. Yeah, and it's in double. The double music Congress is really killing him as well. It's he's been faith buying musicians, I believe, and it's been tough. Yeah, so as long as they win, it's whether or not they win. It's whether or not they have enough spread across 3 people. Is it 9? I think it's 9. Yeah, 9 turns. Well, 8 now. Or is it? Yeah, it's 9 now. Wait, what? 177. They're saying it's really close on culture victory. The question is, can they get nukes out? I think he's going to build nukes in here. Can he drop some nukes to hurt it? That's the big question. Because owning this was the key, and they've now won it. Oh my god, guys. I believe he's running projects, yeah. He's running projects in every city. He's getting a zoo up there, but yeah. He's got a archaeologist coming in. So they own the waters. This is insane. It's going to depend on England production. I'm pretty sure he's shift entering these 2 cities. London has 92. Sheffield has 60. So the first one will come out of here. This city's got 62. 40. What does this city got? Manchester. Manchester's got 92, and it finishes this rocket artillery army. So these are his best 2 cities productivity-wise. What is this one here? This one's 86. So 3 cities that can produce nukes pretty quick. I don't know how fast that is. What is the cost of a nuke? Oh, he's going to get a watermill. I thought he was going to shift enter into nukes. How many hours ago did we say that owning this sea was the whole point of the game? Right? We said whoever wins this sea wins the game. Watermill to save production. Oh, because maybe he shift entered the turn before. I see. Yeah, he might have shift entered the turn before, so the watermill is. Oh no, he just took it out. What the hell? Noob God Gamer. Oh my god. Guys, this is insane. 177 out of 231. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is freaking bananas. I can't even take it. I can't even take it right now. Pericles sitting on 4K gold. Purchasing. What would he be purchasing? Just gold buying musicians, maybe? Oh god, musicians cost a fortune. The nuclear subs are already built. Nuclear sub, nuclear sub. 194, 234. Oh, what was it last time? 187? So it's not going up crazy fast. Oh, was it 177? It was 177, 231. Oh, that's GG's. Unless they get nukes like right now. Oh, I didn't know what the Congress killed them. 100% music is just won the game. 100% music just won the game. That's why, I mean, Congress is just bananas, dude. Like the randomness of Congress to basically win the game. Oh, here's the exact thing that you need to win the game on the turn that you need it. These guys have 1,000. These guys have 670. Still going. Hey, KC, thanks for the follow, bud. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, no, absolutely. No, I agree. Like I like the idea of Congress and the manipulation of Congress. It's just the randomness of how the game can be affected, right? It's just the randomness. If that doesn't come up, then that literally decides the winner, right? 100% culture tourism towards great musicians is the ball game. Did they buy a great person? Yeah, there's a musician right here, looks like. Is he not able to... Oh, there we go. 4 turns, 5 turns, 4 turns. I don't think that's fast enough. Maybe... He doesn't have any chops in any of those cities, eh? No. Yeah, he could. If he'd had a builder on all 3 of these tiles... Oh, no, that's out of range. 2 tree chops might... Oh, that's 6 turns, though. Forget it. Ooh, man. Two stones in a jungle might have made that 3 turns or 2 turns? Magnus... If they'd put Magnus in 5 turns ago, 2 stone chops and a jungle chop. Maybe that's a 2-turn nuke. Maybe you drop it on the capital. 194, 234. Oh, man. Oh, man, just a little bit more defense. Sad days. No. He built these submarines. He built these submarines. Yeah, he was building the submarines a while ago. 3 turns on a nuke. Oh my god. If he can drop a nuke before culture victory, No, I think that he bought a musician. Ahmed Viv. I'm pretty sure he bought a musician in order to put up more defense. I don't know. Moon landing in 3. That's a huge culture bomb, right? Will that slow it down? That wouldn't really help, though, right? Like, I'm not sure if that would equate or not, because I think this is probably the last Civ to pass. I don't think that would make a difference, right? Yeah, I don't think so exactly, MIV. I don't think it makes a difference. Who has slot order? Jessica or Astikos? Astikos is the host. I don't know why he's not raising liberating Zanzibar. Do they not know that that's a city-state? Maybe they didn't notice it. If they raise this or liberate it, that's 100 Diplo favor. That could be the difference. Oh god, 963 to 1040. I don't think they win Congress anyway. Oh, fucked by the map 2 games in a row, and it's gonna have to be a victory in the next 2 out of 3. Sad times. Uh, with 1,000, that's pretty. I don't know how much it'd be for them. They get 2 more next turn. It looks like. I don't know what they're doing with the money. Maybe they buy anti-aircraft or something. Maybe they suspect a nuke. I'd love to see a nuke. 3 turns on a nuke. 212, 242. The culture defense should go up because he got some music and writing in, I think. I know he got a musician in. Be nice to see a moon landing and a nuke before this is over, after everything we've seen. Oh. Would it go up there? God, it's 2 turns away still. 212, right? It was 1242. So it went up 16 and it went up 2. No. The nuke's going to be a turn late. There's actually going to be 2 nukes popping. And he has 2 nuclear subs. Are they going to be in position? They're not going to get there in time. Oh, maybe they will. They would, but the culture victory would have to be slowed down. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he could have had... Oh, here you go. Is that close enough to hit St. Petersburg, though? Yeah, right? What's the range? Oh, this just... No spy. It doesn't matter. Earth satellite. If the culture victory doesn't drop, Earth satellite next turn. Oh no, they already got moon landing and that got delayed one. They already got satellite. Satellite already launched. What's the range on a nuclear sub? From right here, it's 10 tiles to St. Petersburg. Is it 10? Okay, I think it's 10. So it wasn't going to be enough from here, but the sub right here gets there. Look at this. He's going to get through here. Oh, he's putting a plane there. Oh my god. This freaking game. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, they launched satellite already, yeah. Who built the Wonder? Which Wonder's that? He can still nuke beside St. Petersburg from here. From right here, he can hit either of these tiles. Yeah, from right here. No, it might actually be here. I think he can nuke this. Is that the government plaza? Yeah, he can nuke the government plaza from right here. Oh, Terracotta Army. GG's. It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter. The game ends in 2 turns, barring a miracle. I don't think there's any way you end it and the nuke doesn't get launched. Range from a sub is 12, maybe? Mapuche gonna die. What? GG's. It actually ended that turn. Oh my god, so anticlimactic. Oh, that was so brutal.